Hey guys, it's Logan from Koaster Kids, and today we are here at Kentucky Kingdom, and we're doing a special event called Keys to the Kingdom. Kentucky Kingdom invited us and a couple other kosher people, and it looks pretty fun, so let's have some fun.
What's that behind us?
Oh, some old T2 trains. They should sell those. Like, I want to take one of those home.
That look cool in your room.
Yeah. Oh, cool. These are the old chassis from T2.
Well, because Arrow sent their
Rolling. They see me rolling.
Ask as many questions as you want. Now we can kind of focus on answering those questions when the park's not open, and we can spend a little bit more time with each of you. I won't be able to answer everything, but I might give you some hints. This is Mark. Mark has been with the park. When did you start, Mark?
1986.
1986. So he'll be here to answer any questions. He knows all the texts, all the specs, everything like that. He's that guy. I go to him a lot of times when I need, those questions answered. But ask away. We'll start, actually, before we go to catering, we're going to start with T3. I know your all's favorite ride. The best coaster in the world.
Amazing!
Well, it was the first suspended looping coaster in North America. We put it in '95, which was the year I started, actually. I know it's, what was it called? What do you guys call it? Come on, you can say.
The
hang and bang. Hang and bang. All right, that's fine. I love this coaster. Now you guys are the pros, and I always love the fun you all poke at it and all of that stuff. But I'm partial to this baby. I love it. It's our big red machine. This was the original color in '95, and I think Six Flags, they had changed the paint scheme to like a puke black or something, but we're taking it back to the way it was meant to be, that bright red. So, well, we'll get started, all right, guys? So we're gonna walk this way. Everybody kind of stay together if you don't mind. You okay? You know, the locals love this ride. It's a fun ride, especially the kids, the teens. But what did you rate this? What did you give this? What was your rating?
For T3?
Yeah.
Probably like a 3.
Be brutally honest. What's the Logan scream scale on this?
What's the scream scale?
Like 3.
A 3. All right. It's fine.
It's on his list of 10 least favorite coasters.
Well, I understand. How many? I like to poke fun of it because it's our baby. Okay. How many SLCs are in the country? Does actually anybody know that are like this?
I have no idea.
40 something?
Really?
In the world, there's 43.
You gotta have something to hold on to.
Nuclear missile.
Everybody likes it. It's like Mission Space at Disney. If you don't hold on to that.
Hey, these are the trains for Lightning Run.
That's all of them, right? No, one.
It's kind of cool to see a wave pool with no water in it.
Obviously, you guys see the new wood, but there's something else we've done to the entire area to kind of give it a more open vibe, different feel, and I don't know. We'll see if anybody can figure that out. And once you do, I'll make sure you get something out of the gift shop later. Who notices something about the thunder area? You know what? Maybe they'll notice when we get inside it.
Yeah, it'll probably trigger more when we go in.
Okay.
The new trains?
No, it's
too
Lower fence.
Yeah. Who said that?
Lower fence.
Yep, that's you. We've taken all of the wood fencing down that used to block this beautiful ride, and we've opened it up with that black chain link because it kind of hides. It kind of dissolves. It goes away. And not only that, but there's some airflow in there now.
Yeah.
If you guys have ever been into the belly of that beast, it is tight and hot.
Yep.
So
that's spoken from a guy who spends a lot of time reaching his hand over fences to
yes.
film.
I don't know if a lot of you all knew this. When we put Twisted Twins in '97, was that 98? Sorry. we put wood fencing all along Crittenden Drive. You know, security, but it kind of took away from the ride. So one of the things we did when we changed the ride last year, we took all of that nasty fencing down, the slats, and we opened it up so people in the public could say, hey, there's something going on in there. It's opened it up. Let's go this way. I'll show you guys. We're going to go up to the station.
Oh, that is a nice hat.
Roger step, everyone.
Yeah.
Yesterday morning when me and Rob were walking through the park, the train was sitting on the road.
Yes.
That we just came up. That's where I got my picture was in front of the cars yesterday. And shortly after we did that, they put it on the track. That's why the upstops are still in the bottom of all the cars.
Yeah.
It's still not quite ready to run.
Not quite.
Yeah. Airtime would be more.
That first curve would be interesting.
Yeah, we did a lot of track work this year. When Rocky Mountain came in 2014 and redid a lot of the track for us, we didn't really go down all the way on a lot of the wood. We just took a couple layers off. This time we've actually gone all the way down. So it was weird just remembering when this was put in 1990? This ride was put in 1990. And just knowing some of that wood had been around for a while was sentimental in a way. I mean, I did keep some of it, of course. Has everybody been on Thunder Run?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think? You can be brutally honest. That's what today's all about. We want to know what you got. We want feedback.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Underrated.
Uh,
They should go to Cedar Point.
well, I'm going to just get the cat out of the bag. We're not going to put a second train on this ride. There's no plan to do that. It's not feasible for us. I know that's a lot of talk online. Could it happen? Yes, it could happen. Let me rephrase that. Is it possible to do? Yes, there's a way to do it. But that's not where our focus is right now. So, you know, if once that line starts getting all the way to the entrance, then maybe we'll think about it. But we've not seen that yet.
So that's on you guys.
Yeah. So yeah, actually,
The train seems big enough already, though.
it's fine. You know, we're. I won't give you our attendance, but you got to think about what our attendance is and what our crowd is. You know, obviously we would love the more people come, the more possibilities for things like that to happen. But there's no talk of doing that right now.
There's something else about the trains that I noticed yesterday. Has anybody else noticed something about these trains?
They're new.
Besides the fact they are brand making news,
Yeah, there's a good feature.
They arrived this week.
This is
Tuesday.
this is a free item out of the merchandise shop.
You can
if get
figure
this.
out what's different about this train.
The back headrest is higher.
Oh, there is it.
That's 2 in a row. You
They're
can't
tiered.
play anymore.
Logan gets the
Second
premium.
row is
No,
higher
okay.
than the front row.
No, that's good. You can still
All the
play.
way back.
But some of you guys have maybe not seen the mural on the wall, so I want you to see it. But the folks at Ace put that together for us.
Hey, we're really close to this RMC track. This is for Storm Chaser. It opened in 2016. It's a really cool ride. And yeah, the tour is going great so far. And this is honestly a perfect shot if you want to get footage of this. So, inside the track for Storm Chaser, it actually looks so cool when you get in here. You get some incredible shots. Alright, this is the piece of track where they find all the said cell phones here. Oh, found one. Hey, this is the newest attraction for 2017. It's called Eye of the Storm. It's a Larson Super Loop, and yeah, can't wait. Larson loops for life. Twisted Twin.
Oh, it's just sister.
Yeah, well, let's Twisted Sisters when we got.
Yeah, you got
Flags
sued.
might have gotten sued.
Whoa. Right in the middle.
There we go.
Yeah.
They switched it.
Yeah.
That looks so sick.
Schneider and
Okay, this is Mike Moore, and I'm just gonna ask him a few questions, and I just want to ask, what's special coming to Kentucky Kingdom this year?
So this year we are super excited to introduce our super loop called Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm is basically it's the Larson Super Loop, so it's kind of like a coaster, but it's a flat ride, and we've just put that in. We've been seeing it testing the last couple days, so we're very excited about that. It's located right next to Storm Chaser, so when you actually look at the ride, you can see the drop of Storm Chaser right through the Super Loop, which is why we called it the Eye of the Storm. It's got a pretty cool logo too. You can check it out on our website. Also this year, we're adding 2 new children's rides. So we've got a Speedway type ride and a Samba Balloons type ride called Looney Balloony. So we're excited to expand our children's offerings as well, to keep on adding rides, even for those people that are a little bit too short to ride the coasters. We want to make sure the whole family has a good time. And then of course we're also expanding and improving our infrastructure, so walk paths, travel paths, and we had a really good attendance last year with 800,000, and we're hoping that keeps on and continues to grow. So we're adding new lockers, more sunscreen stations, more drink stations, all that stuff to make sure everybody has a place to go and get what they need.
We're just chilling here. Got some awesome free lunch with some Doritos. Really good. Okay, we're here with Hunter Graham, community ambassador. So I just wanted to say, what's special about this place?
You know, I think for me, as someone who actually works here, the cool thing about the park is that, you know, a lot of people think that we're small. I mean, there's 63 acres here, and we're able to cram a lot of rides into it. But because of that unique size, all of us that work here, we really get to share a lot of like extra time together. We bond really well, and so I think it's a really unique environment to like grow and learn. You know, as far as a really great place to kind of start your first job. You know, I started here back when I was 16 years old, and I never knew that I'd find my way back. And I think it's just because the unique environment in which you get to work. You know, our guests, we have so many repeat guests that we know them all by name. You know, it feels like a lot more of a family at this park than many of the other parks where I've had the opportunity to work.
Am I interrupting you?
No!
You're welcome. I was telling you a whole bunch of coasters. Logan, right? That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. You gave one of our rides a very, very low screen. You know that, Logan? Okay. Hey, welcome.
2 of them are in this top 20.
Say what?
2 of your rides are in this top 20.
Yes, but we have 5. Hey, I want to. Let me have a little fun if I can. Again, welcome. You're always welcome here, and we really appreciate what you do for the industry. If you have any questions to ask about the park, I'm happy to answer them. Don't ask me any questions about roller coasters, because as you know, I don't ride them. But if any questions about the park, and then I'd like to ask you a couple questions about any questions, anything in particular? Are you pleased with the way the park is continuing to grow out? We're spending a lot of energy, time, money, whatever. The 3-year development plan was finished in 2016. As you see, we're putting a new traction in 2017, and we continue to have a whole bunch of things on the drawing board for 2018, 2019. The timing of that depends upon, obviously, how our season goes, and by all indications, it looks like it's going to be a very, very strong season. Our food costs are very, very high compared to other parks because we really buy high-quality food. Our meats, our hamburger meats, or everything we do is, and the taste and all is reflected not only how it's prepared, but in the quality of the food product that we're buying for everything together. I mean, our food costs run over 40%. Most parks run about 31%. And that's because of what we don't take that for granted. Nobody comes to a theme park for the food, but they might not come back because of the food.
Yeah.
Bad things about Kentucky Kingdom. What are you disappointed about? You're just being sweet. Somebody's got to have it. Yes, sir.
Dispatch
I like
times.
how the park closes 1 month earlier than the average park. Why does it have to close at the beginning of October?
To save money. The only people that come are season pass holders. And our season pass price is so inexpensive relative to everybody else.
Yeah.
I can't give them more days because it just doesn't work out economically. So pick your poison. More days, higher price. Lower price, less days.
Word of mouth is still the most powerful.
There's no question about that. We do surveys and we spend a lot of money in the outer markets, Indy, Nashville. 43% of the people that came here last year was not from something they saw or a billboard, or it was word of mouth. Somebody recommended the park. And that's the name of the game. You got to make everybody happy when they leave. You know, so it really comes right down to, that's exactly right. There's no question about it. Coaster enthusiasts are a very small portion of the total business. And I'm not sure some of the CEOs, who I know all of them, they don't necessarily come up from the marketing department. You know, we are marketing people, and when the marketing department understands you're going to tell 20 or 30 people, and if you have a site, it's going to be a lot more than that. Hey, you should check this place out. That has a tendency to grow. So we're always planting seeds because we're proud of our park, and we know if people come, they're going to say good things about the park. People who come from finance or administration, they don't think in terms of marketing. They don't, and we do. And you people are very important to us because you are the decision makers. You are the ones that are influencing other people. You know, if we don't take care of you, we're not taking care of ourselves. I mean, look at all the managers, my managers here today. This is their Saturday. They know how important you are. They respect you. They want to hear, and I want to hear what you have to say. So that's a sincere thing. It's also self-interest. There's a joy about making people happy. There really is. How many businesses can go to work and make people happy? That's fun. You don't mind working hard when you're making people happy. We have very tight hours. We open 11. We close it. The park closes at 7 o'clock weekdays. It closes 8 o'clock on Fridays and 9 o'clock on Saturdays. We open, and once again, those are financial decisions to squeeze everything in that can allow us to give those very. I mean, think about this, gang. We sell a season pass for $59.95 with $1 drinks. Out of state, $29.95, 2 days, free drinks.
It's not a bad deal.
Now, we can do that. We have a very unique situation here. We can do that because of our capital structure. We didn't pay $250 million to buy this park. We got the park back. The Hollywood World deal fell through. They were going to come in and build the park back, really focus on the water park. So we had the opportunity to do it when that fell through, so we got it at the right price. If you spend $250, $300 million for this park, you can't set those prices. You just can't. You can't make a return on the investment. So we have a unique opportunity, and we're passing that opportunity on to our guests with great product and good price. Hey, that's not a bad slogan. Great park, great price. Maybe we'll use that this year. Okay, thank you so much for coming. Yes.
All right. Aladdin's genie walks in here right now.
Okay.
Says, Mr. Hart, I give you 3 wishes for this park. You say anything you want, and I will make that happen right now. What would your 3 wishes be?
Okay, I'll give you 1, not 3. I'll give you 1. Nice try. I'd like to be confident if I knew what the next large coaster would do with attendance, I'd put it in right now. That's the $1 million question. You spend $25, $30 million on a really good coaster, the right type of coaster, is it going to reflect itself on a major increase in attendance, and will that attendance be maintained? Hollywood had an interesting experience. They put a big coaster in. Your attendance is dropping. That's interesting. So from the remember, to give the affordable prices, to keep it safe and clean, you have to make money. My partners and I have put in almost $60 million now. We have yet to take out $1. Everything goes back into the park. Long-term thinking. But I wish I could know, if you do this, will this happen? In the 90s, it did. Every time we put a big attraction in, we got a huge bump in attendance. As a matter of fact, when we put in Chang, our attendance went up 400,000 in 1 year. 400,000. Largely through the efforts of Steve Johnson working the Indianapolis market, letting them know what we had. Okay? And that maintained itself. But there was a unique circumstance. One, Kings Island was not putting any major attractions in during that period of time. They went dormant for 4 or 5 years. So we took advantage of that. And Holiday World wasn't yet the park it is today. Will decided to start putting big attractions in during the Six Flags era, not during our era. So we really didn't have much competition for major new attractions. That's a little different world right now. You know, I mean, this park will go over 1 million attendance, The question is, you want to spend those sorts of dollars and run the risk of doing $1.2 million, $1.3 million, and then what happens to the experience? What happens to the experience? And then you got to start to build out. So that's what I wish I could answer that question now. And the other two, I'll answer that next year and the year after. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming. It's always great to spend time with you. I look forward to it every year. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right in front of Lightning Run. I love this coaster, and pretty cool that we got to be this close to it. We're from the right pool, and we're gonna do the wave. 3, 2, 1.
Now back.
That's a wrap for Keys to the Kingdom. It was really fun here. Got to do an awesome tour, get some awesome shots, had some really good food, and just had a really good time with all these guys. What'd you think of today?
This is a great family park. Love the food, love the rides, and you can't beat the price.
Great price, great value, a lot of behind the scenes awesome stuff today. It was fun.
Really liked getting up on the tracks of the coasters and taking pictures. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a great experience today. We got to do a lot of cool things like go behind the scenes tour on the Storm Chaser and Lightning Roll. It was really cool.
Got to be with everybody and do the wave! Woo!
Good to be at a park again. Really like the park, and I like all the special details that they told us, and I can't wait for the next coming years.
Love to get in here and see all the coasters up close. It's been a long time, so it was a lot of fun.
You know, I'm just going to say it's been several months of cold weather looking at an abandoned amusement park. So it's been really exciting for me to see you guys here enjoying everything before we get this place open. So thank you so much. That's been the highlight of my day.
The management was very hospitable, getting up close to the coasters, and it's just a great park. I love it.
Got to hand it to the PR, marketing, and sales team for dotting the I's and crossing the T's and doing a job well done. It was a great tour. Got to see everything. Good food. Good job.
Oh, no. We wouldn't be here without you guys. It's
all right.
Awesome day.
And 1, and 2, and 3.
Coaster Kids!